Star,
bringing you your morning announcements
on WGMS News.
Today is Friday, December 21st, A-Day. Please stand for the pledge in the Dundalk Middle School Code of Conduct. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I am safe, I am respectful, and I am responsible at Dundalk Middle School and in my community. Please be seated. Now let's find out what happened on this date in history.
Today's math problem is, what type of sexual tendency would be best suited for this date? 42.
Now.
42. 7, 3, 2, 1, and 5.
Read the question again, sorry.
And again, the question is, which type of sexual tendency would be best suited for this data? Explain your answer. Be sure to let your math teacher know if you can solve it. And now here's Emily with our word of the day.
Today's word of the day is foremost. Music is foremost among my interests. And again, today's word of the day is foremost.
Let's do history.
Now for today in history.
Cross your fingers.
Hi, I'm Russ Mitchell with a look at this day in history, December 21st. In 1891, the first basketball game was played at Springfield College in Massachusetts. The sport was invented by James Naismith, who also came up with the first football helmet. On this day in 1970, the King had an audience with the President. Elvis Presley met with Richard Nixon at the White House. This day in 1991, 11 former Soviet republics formed a Commonwealth of independent states. And on this day in 1988, Pan Am Flight 103 exploded over Lockerbie, Scotland. All 259 people on board were killed, as were 11 more on the ground. 15 years later, Libya took responsibility for the act and agreed to pay restitution to the victims' families. And that's this day in history.
Now let's get a check on the weather for Rhiannon.
Good morning, Dundalk Middle School. This is Rhiannon Turner bringing you your week of weather. A cold front moved through Baltimore this morning, leaving us with nasty cold weather. Our high for today is 45 degrees with mixed sun and clouds with possible flurries and high winds. Tonight we drop to the low of 40 degrees and the air stays chilly and breezy. So let's button up and stay warm, Dundalk Middle School. Have a safe and happy Christmas. Now back to you, ladies.
Thanks, Rhiannon.
The winners of the holiday decorating contest for the 6th grade is Miss Esther's homeroom. For 7th grade, it's Mr. Blizzard's homeroom. And for 8th grade, it's Miss Knight's homeroom. Also, Miss Phillips' homeroom won too. Enjoy your donuts! Now for some words of wisdom.
Good morning, Dundalk Middle School. This is Muhammad with a few words of wisdom. December 25th is Christmas Day, a day when millions of Christians around the globe will celebrate the birth of Jesus of Nazareth. Jesus said, "Love thy neighbor as thyself." Can you imagine a world where we all had a healthy amount of self-esteem, and because we felt so good about ourselves, we were able to really love others regardless of the color of their skin, or religions they practiced, or the clothes they wore, or the size of their noses, or the size of their wallets? We would actually have a peace on earth. Goodwill toward men. With something to think about, this Enter Muhammad, make it a great day or not, the choice is yours.
And here's Mr. Barish.
Morning, Dundalk Middle School. I'm glad to see so many faces this morning and glad that you came and joined us on our last day before our winter break. I want to wish all of our students and staff today after school, I want you all to begin a wonderful, relaxing, restful holiday season and Happy New Year with family and friends. We want you to rest up and be safe, and again, we'll see you all in 2013, rejuvenated and ready to go for the second half of the school year. Want to, of course, start off with our positive announcements, and first one I'd like to recognize would be our band and our choir for doing a great job. Our choral presentation, our band did an excellent job yesterday. I was proud of all of our students, and the feedback I received from the parents was very positive. They said, Mr. Barish, the band is really starting to move forward, and the choral groups are really doing a great job. So that was the consensus of the feedback I received from the parents, that they were very impressed with the level of commitment and dedication our students did, and they did a very nice job. So again, students, I'm very proud of you, and I also want to give a special thanks to Mr. Heyer and Ms. Weber for preparing our students to do such a great job in their performance yesterday. So again, please make sure you congratulate Mr. Heyer and Ms. Weber for an outstanding Winter Concert 2012. I want to also at this time ask our homeroom teachers to review our expectations related to our dress code. I want to remind all students that book bags need to be, that's knapsacks, book bags, need to be locked in our locker. So homeroom teachers, at the conclusion of the announcements, any students who are still wearing a book bag, please direct them to their locker immediately to make sure their book bags, knapsacks are locked in their locker where they need to be. Another announcement regarding our dress code. Saw today some students took it upon themselves to wear pajama pants. I want to reinforce our high expectations in our dress code that pajama pants are not to be worn during the school day. Some students already have made excellent decisions and changed out of their pajama pants, but I still know we probably have 10 to 15 students who are still wearing their pajama bottoms. Homeroom teachers, I'm going to go over the choices our students have, and then at that point, please make sure you reinforce the expectations, and if anyone needs clarification, please send them directly to the office to see Ms. Harris, Mr. Wagner, or myself. Students who are wearing the pajama bottoms, this is the since it's not part of our dress code, these are the choices you do have. Either at the conclusion of homeroom, you can go down to the gym locker room and put on gym shorts. That is one option. The other option is you come down to the office, contact your parents or a family member to come to school to bring you regular pants to wear. That is the other option. The third option is, if you don't like option 1 or 2, third option is that you will be in ALC, in-school suspension for today, for violating our dress code policy. So again, I hope all students make great decisions and either change into their gym uniform shorts or contact their parents to have their parents come up and bring them appropriate pants to wear. Again, those are the two options. Other than that, students will then receive consequences and be in ALC with an in-school suspension today. So homeroom teachers, if you can review that expectation and the consequences for not following our dress code and school rules, I would greatly appreciate that. And again, any students who need clarification, please send them to Ms. Harris, Mr. Wagner, or myself. I want to remind students about getting to class on time. You want to start your class off right by being on time. That's why we have our late bells. We also want to make sure all students are coming to school with that positive attitude. And even today, before winter break, you are applying yourself so you can be successful in school and in life. And as Team DMS students, I give you my word and commitment that we will do whatever it takes to ensure that you are successful in school and in life, and that you reach and maximize your potential. So again, I want to wish everyone well. Let's have a wonderful day and go into the break in a positive note. So thank you to all the students and staff at Dundalk Middle School. Now back to Emily and Intisar.
This is Intisar.
And Emily, reminding you to stay classy at Dundalk Middle School. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.